Hello, my amazing earth signs. I hope you are doing so very well, and welcome to Taurus season. This is your elemental reading, so it will be broken down for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And of course, you can find the timestamps down in the comments. So, whether you are one of those signs or you have a lot of earth in your chart, this reading might be for you. And if it is, I would love to hear your story in the comments below. If not, you can always check my channel and your other zodiac placements for messages you need to hear. But most importantly, you guys, do not forget to like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, and make sure they are set to all so that you will get the alert when I post new content on the channel. So, like I said, you guys, this is an elemental reading. We're going to be looking into what Spirit wants you to know for the upcoming weeks of Taurus season. So happy birthday to the Taurus viewers out there. And of course, thank you guys so much for your love and support of the channel. Those of you who are subscribed and or members of the Spicy Subscriber Society, I love you guys and I appreciate all of your comments, likes, views, and all of the good stuff. So as always, you guys, you can book a personal reading with me if you feel like these readings resonate and you want to go even further into your personal situation. And all of that information that you need to do so is down below in the description box, okay? So if you're new to the channel and you didn't already know, all of my deets are down below. That includes my social media links, my website, email, and payment app information. Of course, like I said, to book the readings if you need one. Now, if you are going to book a reading, be sure to send me a personal email or include your email address with your payment so that I have a way to send you your private link, okay? And like I said, you guys, if you're looking to support the channel in other ways besides purchasing readings and items from my shop, you can always become a member of the Spicy Subscriber Society. And of course, that is for those of you who enjoy your intimate extended variety. So before we get into the breakdown of the signs, I just seen 222 on the screen. Let's just remind you guys that depending on the perspective of which you are watching these readings, as always, reverse roles, however they apply to your story. Never force the reading to fit. If you feel like deep down, like this isn't for me, then it's okay to click off and have a blessed day in the Lord. We are cool with that, right? So anyways, I will be starting with the beautiful sign of Taurus. Of course, Taurus, you're going to go first since it's your birthday season. So, we already have one flipping out. So we're starting with, look at this. I love this card. We're starting out, of course, using the Elemental Oracle with the light energy, the sun, okay? So number 6 also to me reminds me of like lovers vibes. And of course, like Taurus season is Venusian energy. It's all about the love and the luxury and the finer things of life. I mean, Taurus... When I got done with my grocery list this weekend, I mean, I cannot even, let me give you some examples, okay? We got some ice cream, we got some chocolate cake, I mean, we got all of the snacks, all of the comfort foods, and this energy is totally making me and my children a lazy. So, like I said, the vibes are being felt. I think a lot of us do kind of need that rest and rejuvenation though, right? Now, the sun is a promising energy, obviously. It talks of prosperity and just in general like warmth and light coming into your environment this month. So this could also simply be saying you are technically the biggest star of the zodiac. It is your season. And you know, obviously too, for some of you, this could mean a prosperous time for partnerships, right? We have these two sitting here admiring the golden light, the flowing energy. So whatever your heart and soul is being guided to this month, I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to have a supportive vibe with you, okay? I think that the sun is like a promise for like a yes, right? It's a yes card. So keep that in mind. Okay. I'm hearing Icarus, and so we all probably know the story of Icarus. He flew too close to the sun. So that could be a warning for someone out there, like just be careful not to go too far or to indulge too much. Even though, yes, you deserve it, Taurus. Yes, it's your season. You don't want to overdo it to the point of things like overflowing or becoming too much. Okay, that's for one person, probably, maybe two. So the next card out is Time. Time. I love that song, by the way. So discipline, time. She's standing here with all these clocks. This kind of reminds me of the scene in Hook when they're in the room and they have all the clocks in there. Kind of creepy, not gonna lie. But also, it's not just clocks, you guys. There are keys here as well. So I almost feel like I said before, you might need to exercise some discipline and be patient, right? Maybe some of you are really wanting to kind of fly free right now because you know, like, it's my time, but Spirit is telling you to exercise some caution, okay? Be disciplined with how you spend your money, maybe how you give of your time to others, just in general, okay? The overindulgence was definitely coming to mind before that card flipped out, so just be careful with that. Now, for some of you too, you know, we were talking about the Lovers kind of popping up in there in that previous card. You know, like I said, this could be a prosperous time for you in terms of partnership. And maybe I'm also hearing like it's time. So maybe this is really the time for something really beautiful to unfold for you. But your discipline is going to be required. So whatever this is about, that is what I'm hearing, okay? That's what's coming through. So let's get one more card from this deck. Just one more, and then we'll move into the tarot. So the final card here is snow, and the other word here is silence. So this could be a little bit of a foreshadowing here, right? I feel like we've kind of passed the time. Well, maybe not really, because I feel like I just heard someone talking about experiencing a snowstorm, and I was like, really? Now? Still? We're almost in May. But this could even just be simply saying like snow coming at a time that's unrealistic or crazy, like during the summer. You would never expect it. That could be sort of the energy that's creeping in this month. Maybe like the same feeling of a freak snowstorm. I'm thinking of that song, that Taylor Swift song, something about like snow on the beach, like snow on the beach. I think that's the name of the song. Like snow on the beach, like we're falling like snow on the beach. So even though it's weird, it's fucking beautiful, I think is one of the lyrics. And the rabbit here is a symbol of growth and creation and fertility. So, and maybe there could be like a freak incident, right? Something you wouldn't expect, or something that's weird but fucking beautiful, sort of kind of magically falls into your life at this time, okay? Now, again, some of you, this could be a foreshadowing. Maybe something will emerge during this time, this your season again, but it will start growing during the winter, perhaps coming this year. So I don't know. The word silence could also be in line with discipline, like we were talking about. So maybe discipline can possibly be for you to be less vocal, right? And also keep in mind, Taurus, your season happens in the very middle of Mercury retrograde. So so yeah, maybe Spirit is encouraging you to be very cautious about what you say in order to create something beautiful for yourself, okay? Sometimes you might say too much, or you might want to be stubborn about something. I'm also hearing like pick your battles. So maybe, like I said, there could be a freak incident that happens that you might feel you want to act a certain way, but Spirit might be encouraging you to just keep quiet for now while things fall into place, okay? I know that's a lot, and not every message is going to resonate, but hopefully at least some of you are picking out certain things. As I've been doing these elemental readings, I've also been curious to look back into the past, into the videos that I did that were like the 2023 prediction videos. And I don't really like to do prediction videos because I feel more so tarot is about reflecting on the current energy, and energy can shift and change at any moment. So, prediction that you gave back in January, who knows what happened that could have shifted certain things. I mean, you can just never be too sure, right? But I am curious. So, for those of you who are curious along with me, be sure to check my playlists and look into that, because I want to see how these elemental readings fall in line with that as the year progresses. But anyways, maybe that's just a side research project that I need to do for myself. Back to it, Taurus. So the two cards that are popping out for what Spirit wants us to reflect on in your season, we have the Page of Voices. Okay, so like I said, you guys, for some of you, this could just be a warning to like hold your tongue, or just be an observer instead of like speaking your mind or saying the first thing that comes. Because again, I'm hearing like stubbornness. Some of you might be facing something difficult, something maybe inconveniencing, a blockage, whatever this might be for you. I feel like you're going to want to be impulsive, but Spirit's telling you now, just rein it in a little bit, right? Just observe. You might need to keep your eye on someone, right? Or just in general, gather your thoughts and prepare for what you're wanting to communicate when the time does come. Page of Voices is also like a stalker energy, okay? Some of you might resonate with that version of this card. But I don't know, I feel like all pages are messengers. So this could even be simply saying you might receive a message, and that could be the thing. You might receive a message from someone who has been observing you for a while. And what else is the other card here? Wait, it's upside down. Sorry about that. 7 of Materials. So, okay, this could be someone that you have already planted seeds with from the past. Or again, if it's not a person, this could be a project or something that you've been trying to materialize into your world. I think the 7 of Pentacles really speaks of consistency and putting in the work, and also receiving rewards for the work that you've put in. But in the reverse, like I said, this could be something that you put a lot of work into that didn't actually come into fruition, and that could be coming up once more, not surprising, coming back around for Mercury retrograde, okay? And not only that, but y'all, we're in the middle of eclipse season. So, these type of events that occur are also going to be going hand in hand with fate, okay, or destiny. So once more, I think some of you might be experiencing prosperity or happiness from something from the past that you didn't expect to ever receive. Okay, so that is like going to be the theme, or what Spirit wants us to keep an eye on here over the next few weeks. So anything else we need to know about the general energy for the sign of Taurus for their season, please? And we obviously know, Taurus, you're going to be getting another intimate extended bonus reading this coming season for your birthday. So if you didn't see the previous one that I just posted, you should definitely check that one out as well, because it was kind of juicy. So, okay, now we have your energy popping up. All right. So if I ask anything else, and now we have your energy popping up, I have a feeling that whatever this is about is going to possibly challenge your beliefs, your belief system. Okay, this could also be involving someone that you either have a very higher level of spiritual connection with, or someone that you are wanting to commit to, form some sort of relationship with or bond with. But I also see the Hierophant as like a raw divine masculine energy, right? Spiritual order and in general, like traditions, right? So I do think that, it's kind of funny too. We've got this image of this beautiful, like statue type woman sitting on top of this rock, and we have this other one admiring her like she's a relic, okay? So this, again, is your season. It's your time to shine. It's your time to glow. And, whatever this situation is going to be about for you, Spirit is telling you to stay in your energy, and to not allow anything to make you sacrifice that, right? If there's something that challenges your beliefs or challenges, your comfort zone, I should say, you should allow that situation to teach you instead of letting you be shaken or pulled down off of that pedestal, right? Because you deserve to be up there. You deserve to be admired. You're a strong-willed person. Yes, sometimes stubborn. I feel like strong-willed is the nice way to say stubborn, but it's not always a bad thing, right? I feel like being strong-willed is kind of like the same thing as being meticulous, right? It can be a blessing and a curse. So yeah, I feel that Spirit is saying to just remember that your beliefs or your belief systems might be shaken up a little bit, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. So, all right. So to clarify that, we also have the Six of Materials and the Hermit. So once more, this is going to be very different for everybody, but a few things are kind of coming to mind. So obviously the Hermit is Virgo energy. Six of Materials can also be Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Libra. Very balanced, mirrored, symmetrical vibe happening here. But the traditional meaning of the Six of Materials is balance financially, but also reciprocity, okay? Giving back, making sure things are equal give and take. So I do kind of feel like either you or someone that you know is going to be coming out of this energy of hermit mode. I think someone has had a lot of time to reflect and awaken and sort of remember the reason for why they are being driven down this path, okay? And I say that because you can see all of the footsteps through the desert here, very symbolic. I feel like whoever this person is, they've walked a really long path, okay, to get where they are, and they've experienced loneliness, solitude, right? They've experienced possibly a period of time where nobody really understood where they were coming from or why they were doing what they were doing, but this person was searching for the answers within, okay? So if this is you and you've been in a bit of a hermit mode, then I think that Spirit is sort of telling you that you're about to emerge from that. Now, for some of you, this could be someone who has kind of ghosted you or kind of walked away from you, walked out of your life. But I feel that they were doing that for the same reasons I listed. They were searching for enlightenment within. And oh, my stomach is grumbling, Taurus. I guess I'm ready for those snacks that I bought earlier. So yeah, if that's the case, then I think this person could be coming back around to finally start giving back or putting the energy into the connection that maybe they weren't able to do before or weren't willing to do before. But Six of Materials can sometimes be a breadcrumbing energy where like someone's really not ready to give, but they start to give and then they realize, wait a minute, I'm over my head in this. And then they have to like leave you there with no matching energy, with no return, no reciprocity. So I do think that this is going to be your season for that. Things are going to start coming back around and you're going to notice more of a balance, okay? And the cause or the underlying energy for all of that is the King of Wands, okay? The Muse of Inspiration. So whatever this is, whether it's you or this other person, there's been an inspiring energy that's come into their life. They've sort of found their purpose. They've found their path, their passion. And, King of Wands is very powerful. Someone who is very like sure of what they want and they're not going to stop until they get it. They're not going to let anyone else stop them either. So I think that behind all of this person found the fire within them. Maybe who knows, with this giant moon in the background, maybe it was just acknowledging their emotions, acknowledging how they truly feel inside. Okay. Maybe they've experienced a bunch of different cycles on how they felt, but above all else, this person knows the direction they want to go now. And so that could be why we're coming out of this hermit energy, like I said, why we started out with the energy of the sun, okay? This could be very related to if you are connected with a Leo or you have Leo placements. But either way, I feel like this is going to be opening up a new door for happiness. So like I said, don't be impulsive. Don't decide to like give it all away. Okay. Maybe you might need to just kind of sit back and observe whoever this person is for a while. And again, if this is you, then once more, I think Spirit's telling you might need to go within for a minute and continue to seek that spiritual enlightenment, get really into your own energy and provide yourself with that balance and reciprocity. Okay. Get financially stable, do what you need to do to be in that energy we saw of that beautiful like rose emerging. Okay. And going back to the whole mirrored vibe that I was talking about before, if this does have to do with another person, you can't have balance and reciprocity if both people aren't flourishing, okay, is how I'll say it. If one person is constantly doing all of the watering or all of the filling of the cup, then how is there going to be balance? So I do think there was something unbalanced before. And since Mercury retrograde does promote reflection and reviewing and revisiting and going back, right? Going back into the past and just kind of reconsidering what we've been through, what we've learned. I do see that for a lot of you, this is going to be someone coming back with a passion and drive to come in your direction. I think this person has been searching for someone who is willing to put in the work, okay? So hopefully that resonates. I'm going to get you one card as advice or a positive affirmation for your season. Okay, so we have practice. Every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. So if this is not about money for you, this goes back to what I was saying about the Hierophant, okay? You might need to pour some of your energy into your spiritual practice. This could also be if not that, but maybe there is a craft or a career or something that you are being encouraged to learn or put your energy into. Who knows? There could be a doctor out there wanting to start their own practice. But ultimately, I feel that practice makes perfect, right? So if there's something that you want to perfect, then the best thing for you to do is to do just this, right? So I feel that, like I said, the sun energy coming right in, it's just going to be a good season for you. That's what I feel, okay? And the focus is going to be on you. So you are the sun here in this situation, right? And we know that obviously the sun is a star. That's why I said the biggest star of the zodiac in the solar system. So hopefully this is a good season for you guys. I hope you enjoy your birthday. And of course, I'll be back around for mini love readings and an intimate extended reading for you guys. I love you and I will see you soon. So I will be resetting for lovely Virgos, of course. So what does Spirit want Virgo to know in regards to the general energy of Taurus season? What do we have from the Elemental Oracle? So Virgo, we're starting out with Rain, Fecundity. So this card always reminds me of the Empress. I feel like the Empress calls for the rain in a sense in this image. She calls for the rain to cleanse her of what was no longer needed, right? No longer necessary. She already gave birth here. There's nothing inside of her. There's just kind of an empty egg shell. So this could be kind of symbolic for some of you where this call for the rain is cleansing, okay? This could be cleansing away an idea, kind of making room, right, for something new to grow. We're talking in metaphors, right, in symbolism here, but overall I feel this look on her face is saying that she's tired. She's experienced a lot. She's given a lot of herself, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of I don't know, I feel like whoever this is has made a major sacrifice, Virgo. So Again, I'm just kind of picking up intuitively messages here, but for some of you, I do feel that there's a little bit of an emptiness inside of you, or something that you feel like is missing right now. The rain could symbolize tears, right? Emotions, feeling empty is, again, what I'm kind of picking up on. So let's hopefully things get a little bit better here. What else do we need to see for Virgo, for Taurus season? You know, but like I said, the rain, it comes so that the new beginning has nice, fertile, ample soil to grow, okay? So not to like minimize the sacrifice you've had to make, or the sadness that you've had to endure, or the emptiness that you may feel, but I feel that the reason it could be that way is because you're being prepared for something new, okay? The next thing we have is breathe, life. Okay, this card's coming up in reverse. So for some of you, that could be the issue here. That could be the reason for your sadness, for your grief, for your loneliness or your emptiness. You could feel like you haven't been able to breathe, okay? This could have something to do with your emotions. Like I said, we're seeing the anatomical heart here, and there's steam coming out of it. So I kind of, I'm getting like a pain in my chest talking about it, Virgo. So if you've had difficulty breathing recently, or you felt like stuck, I mean, look at her. She's trying to tear herself free from this. I don't even know. Looks like it could be a dress, but it also looks like she's tangled up in a bed sheet. So, you know, maybe some of you have been spending a lot of time in bed, okay? Maybe this is even like depression for some of you, feeling like your heart has been under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, or that you're not getting what you need in order to make your heart happy and full, okay? So that is what I'm picking up on so far. Let's see what else we have. Let's get one more card from this deck. And again, I'm hearing the word grief. So whatever your grief is, whatever your sorrow, your troubles, the next card out is home and earth. Okay, obviously, well, duh, you're an earth sign, but this, again, we're talking about Empress vibes here. We're in Taurus season. Taurus does represent the Empress, so I'm not even surprised. Once more, the emptiness that you felt, the grief, the sorrow, whatever was missing or was lost, Spirit is telling you it's because you are preparing for something new, okay? And I'm hearing like this is just the beginning of the journey for some of you. So whatever you've been through up to this point that you might feel is like unbearable or again depressing, Spirit is telling you prepare yourself for something new to grow. And I love how she's hugging herself here. Before, remember, we saw her like struggling to get out of this white sheet. Well, she's holding what looks like the actual earth to her, as if the earth was a blanket, okay? So some of you do need to embrace this new opportunity for something to grow. And just in order to embrace it, you might need to embrace yourself, okay? So this reading is kind of making me want to cry, because if you really have felt this way, Virgo, I really just feel like Spirit wants better for you. I feel like you deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve to have this peaceful, happy smile on your face, knowing like I'm sure better is coming for me, rather than this struggle or the sadness that we saw on the other two cards, okay? So the number up top is 15, and fives represent massive changes. So keep in mind, we're in springtime. This is the season of growth. So prepare yourself, okay? Prepare yourself. And I wasn't going to pull another one, but the card on the bottom is completion, and it's the number 4. So for some of you, this could be Spirit telling you, and look, it's even like firing off this little message to the brain here. This could be Spirit preparing you right now in this message here, that this is like the missing puzzle piece. This is like the experience you needed to have in order to have this completion of whatever it is that you are thinking about, right? This could be different for everyone. The 4 and completion could represent a 4 of Wands type of an energy, right? Feeling complete and secure and happy within a connection, okay? But not for everyone is this going to be about a relationship, okay? This could be about a project or something else that you feel connected to, something else that you've been wanting to achieve. So keep that in mind, okay? And now And I'm hearing like the sun sets in the west. So like at the end of the day, the sun is not going to set on you, Virgo. It's going to lead you to the next destination. It's going to lead you to the next day, the next opportunity. So let's move into the tarot. What does Spirit want Virgo to reflect on here in Taurus season? What do we need to reflect on during Taurus season? The theme. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. I really can't. The card that popped up is the Four of Inspiration, the Four of Wands. So who knows, for a lot of you, this could be about a partnership, a relationship, right? But we do also see 4 women in this card. So this could be about a group project, a group of friends, a work dynamic, a family dynamic, whatever this is about. Spirit's telling you that it's coming, okay? You're preparing yourself for this season of stability. And again, happiness and celebration as well. So if you have been going through the trenches, like I was talking about in the new moon video I just did, then Spirit's telling you it's because you're being prepared for what you have been trying to achieve. For some of you, it's union. For some of you, it's, you know, just having a good, stable life, a good home and place that you can go back to and feel safe and secure, a good, solid group of friends that you can trust, that you can count on, that you're happy spending time with, okay? So whatever this is for you, your season is coming. You need to be reflecting on this energy. So that could be the message in itself, okay? Spirit is telling you to pull yourself out of that negative energy of feeling empty, feeling lost, feeling depressed. And again, not to minimize or discredit your feelings. You're justified in having those feelings, especially based on your personal experiences. Who am I, or who is anyone to tell you how you can feel, right? That's not what I'm doing here. I'm telling you, Spirit is showing you that everything you have experienced that has made you feel that way is preparing you. And again, I'm getting the image of like the soil being prepared, like the moist soil before you plant something new that you want to grow. Like that is it. That is the message in itself. Get your mind out of that past energy that you're still holding on to and look forward to the Four of Wands and whatever that represents for you, okay? So let's clarify that. One card of clarity for the Four of Inspiration. All right. So I said one card of clarity, but we actually have 2, and then we also have another one that flipped out right over here. Okay. So, and I'm going to read all of them because I feel like this is just going even deeper into what I was talking about. So more clarification, if you will. So the card that flipped out and was stuck in the deck is the Page of Inspiration, right? A messenger of passion, of a new beginning, right? We're talking about being prepared for a new beginning. This is it. This is the new beginning. It's the first steps into the new path. I mean, and also the Page of Wands is curious. They are inspired by, right, their thoughts, but this is thought being put into action. So I do feel that Virgo, Spirit's telling you it's time for you to take those first steps on whatever you're envisioning here. The next card was the Emperor. So for some of you, you're being prepared to take control over whatever this is. The Emperor is an action taker in the physical, right? The divine masculine energy, someone powerful, someone secure in themselves. And, you know, sometimes, like in the reverse, I see the Emperor as an egomaniac. In this case, I see someone who is standing in their power. Okay. I see someone who's realizing that they've always had that power. And even though the road kind of looks a little wonky, it's like this person is confident that they are going to rise above anything that has been holding them down in the past. Okay. Any ideas or anything that maybe made them feel, insecure, right? That's not happening with the Emperor. The Emperor takes control. The Emperor is a leader. The Emperor knows what the hell they're doing, okay? The next card that I had is the 10 of Emotions. So the 10 of Cups. Spirit's telling you to focus on the end game here, whatever it is that will make you happy, whatever it is that's going to make you feel fulfilled. The 10 of Cups is also a reunion card. Okay, happy family, just like having it all, right? So for some of you, this could be telling you that it's time for you to take action on coming into union with someone that you have been wanting to take action on for a while. Okay, the Page of Inspiration. You've been curious about this. You've been wanting to set out and have this affair, this adventure. Okay, and when I say affair, I'm not telling you like go cheat on your spouse, Virgo. I'm telling you, you've been waiting to have this affair of joy, of happiness, of pleasure. And I think Spirit has been keeping you feeling in that negative, empty, depressed energy because they've been wanting you to see this. They've been wanting you to see this all along, Virgo, that your happiness has always been in your hands. This reunion or this celebration of stability that you have been wanting, it's always been within your reach. So Spirit is wanting you to reflect on the end game here in Taurus season. What is it going to be? What action do you need to take to achieve this reunion or this happiness? And then let's get one more card. Anything else Virgo needs to know for the season of Taurus? The Hermit. So Virgo, we're getting your card. We're getting your energy. I'm hearing enough of this, enough of the self-reflection, enough of the isolation, enough of walking this long desert path alone. Spirit's telling you you don't have to keep walking through this desert. You don't have to be the only footprints in the sand. All you need to do is acknowledge what you've learned and trust that you will always have the answers no matter what part of your journey you're on, Virgo. You always have that wisdom within you and you can tap into it at any time. It doesn't require you to go into isolation or to hide yourself away from the world, even though you might want to. Okay. And once more, you may be justified in doing that, right? I'm not telling you, you shouldn't do it because this, that, and the third. No. Everyone has their reasons and everyone has their threshold. Okay. So I feel like you've probably already reached yours, Virgo, and Spirit's telling you you've done enough reflection. You've done enough of this. It's time for you to acknowledge your own happiness and the fact that you can make it happen. Only you. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Materials. What did I say? You and only you. You are the investment, Virgo. You are the gift. You are the offer. You are the stability and the promise for a bright future. Okay. The Ace of Materials, I feel like, is a reminder, like you have this seed of opportunity that you've been given, this gift of life, and fucking YOLO, Virgo. You only live once. You only experience this life on this, well, I can't say on this earth. Some of you may have experienced this life many other times, but you only experience this life once, okay? So before you have to move on to the next one, what are you going to invest in? Are you going to keep investing in the idea that you're empty, that you're alone, that you're grieving, that you're depressed, okay? That you're somehow, oh, my music just stopped, that somehow you're lacking something or you're not enough, okay? No, we're not sticking around in that energy. It's time for you to throw your coin into the fountain, Virgo, and start focusing on whatever it is that you've been wishing for, okay? It's your time. So let's get some final advice. Let's get an affirmation for Taurus season. What is Virgo's affirmation? Oh, look at that, Virgo. We have good fortune. I mean, what? I mean, this is so positive. Like I said, you're being prepared to receive the blessings, okay? So it says here, the universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. So trust in the universe. Trust that you deserve this good fortune. Look to it. Envision it, okay? Just think about like picture yourself like Scrooge McDuck, like swimming around in the coins and shit, Virgo. Like picture yourself doing the thing that would mean the 10 of cups to you. Picture yourself doing the thing that would mean the 4 of wands, okay? And picture yourself playing your coin, playing your card, playing your chance, okay? Because the universe says you're going to have good fortune regardless. You're destined for it. Like I said, it's Mercury retrograde season, it's eclipse season, and fated events are happening. So I have a feeling this Taurus season, things are going to unfold for you in a way you didn't expect. And you're going to see that everything you've been through has actually been preparing you for something so much better. So hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Like I said, please comment below if it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe, all the good things. And of course, I'll be back around with your mini love readings for Taurus season. And hopefully we can get y'all in the top views for an intimate extended bonus reading. So anyways, Virgo, I will be now resetting the camera for my beautiful Capricorns. I hope you are doing very well and enjoying the first couple of days of Taurus season. Thank you so much for all of the likes and views on the intimate extended reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's get an overall message here for Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to see in regards to the general energy of Taurus season? Interesting. We have 2. She got 2. It's too early for Jingle All the Way, but I don't know. I was feeling some Arnold Schwarzenegger. So first and foremost, we have bushfires, fury. Okay. So, I mean, some of you may live, unfortunately, in an area where this type of thing is happening. So y'all be safe out in them streets. You know the kind I'm talking about. But fury, okay? So remember, y'all, I know we're not in Mars retrograde, but Mercury retrograde and eclipse season can definitely help people to their boiling points, okay? So just kind of be aware of that. This crazy, chaotic energy could possibly push you or even someone in your environment to that point, right? Where they feel like the house is kind of burning down around them, or they're in like a situation where they can't help but retaliate in anger or frustration, okay? The other card with it is adventure and south. So this could be a situation that's sort of like a tower moment unfolds when you least expect it. This could just be something happening that causes great, like I said, frustration, anger. But with a bushfire, it is important to remember it gets out of control really quickly. So whatever this is about for you, I think Spirit is telling you, don't let it burn out of control. Don't let the flames get to a place where you can't, escape, where you can't like get out. I mean, you don't want to end up burning your own house down metaphorically, right? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you retaliate or you act out of character and then you cause a chain of events that shouldn't have happened or wouldn't have happened had you just kept your cool, okay? So, hopefully someone is picking up what I'm putting down over here. Just cool your jets, okay, Capricorn? And again, depending on the perspective, this doesn't even have to be you. This could be someone else in your environment. So be aware of that, right? I feel like for the most part, you can be calm, cool, and collected unless someone gets your goat, okay? So just beware of that. And then once more, adventure and south. I feel like Spirit is telling you that there could be a new path that you'll be walking this month. Maybe some of you could be traveling. This camera here too. I mean, this could be you making memories, right? So the South Node too kind of reminds me of that whole Mercury retrograde vibe, dipping into the past energy. So yeah, maybe this could be a time too where some of you might want to reflect on memories of the past. Fun times that you've had, thinking of the positive things and things you've experienced with certain individuals that will help you to do just that, right? That will act as like a fire hose on this bushfire. So anyways, this is an interesting reading. Let's get one more. Let's see what the hell these cards be talking about. So now we have this like Venusian energy coming through, right? Outer core fluidity are the keywords here, but I'm seeing like the birth of Venus type energy. So I think too, going along with bushfires, this could be like a cause and effect, right? Anger, frustration, all these things, and then you use this to sort of cool things down, okay? So yeah, just kind of remember that you need to stay fluid, that you need to stay flexible, especially if your emotions are starting to sort of engulf you or make you feel, like I said, that frustrated energy, like things are burning out of control. Remember that the external is a lot of times out of our control. So what you need to focus on this month, I feel, is controlling your inner energy, not letting anyone or anything take you out of character, and just cooling those little jets, okay? Don't let anyone get your goat, like I said before. So let's just get into the tarot, because I feel like that was just... it was just not enough. So let's find out a little bit more about what Spirit wants you to be reflecting on during Taurus season. So we have the Nine of Voices. So yeah, I feel like someone's really getting to you this season. I feel like there's a lot of this unspoken energy that's kind of eating you up a little bit. But clearly on the picture, it doesn't depict the traditional meaning of the Nine of Swords. You can see here she's sleeping soundly on a cloud, not a care in the world. And then we have this like goddess energy kind of overlooking or watching over her. So this could be Spirit's way of telling you that yes, you might have to reflect on the thoughts in your mind. This could be about your ego, right? But that you are being guided and that you're being protected and watched over. So yeah, this could just be Spirit telling you, don't let any of your anxieties or your fears run the day for you, or run the season, I should say. You should be reflecting and resting and getting sleep and not worrying so much about what's going on the external, okay? So yeah, Nine of Voices. Like, we're talking about sleepless nights, suffering in silence. I mean, nobody wants to feel like that. So I do think this is a message for those of you who are in that mental energy to just calm. Just calm down, right? And just allow your mind to rest. It might be very difficult, like I said, with Mercury retrograde. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, getting enough rest is very important message here. So let's clarify that. What else do we need to see? Yeah, Page of Voices. So Spirit's telling you, don't speak without really, truly reflecting first on what it is that you want to say, right? The messenger energy of the Page of Voices. There might be a conversation that you want to have with someone. There might be just the need to speak to someone about what's going on in a certain situation. And it might even be a little bit of a difficult conversation that needs to be had, seeing as she's surrounded by mountains. So just kind of keep that in mind. Page of Voices is also like an observer or a stalker energy. So yeah, I do feel that Spirit is telling you now is a much better time for you to observe or just kind of sit back and watch. And remember, like I said, if there's something you want to say or a conversation you want to have, yes, of course, like you want to think about that. You want to think about the details, plan out the words you want to say, just in general, spend some time in thought. Then yes, go for it. But I think that Spirit's telling you not to release those thoughts until you've had plenty of time to sleep on it, until you've had plenty of time to think on it, okay? Because you don't want to say something and then regret it. Remember, Mercury retrograde is all about miscommunications, technological failures, inconveniences, okay? All kinds of car issues, all right? So now your energy, your mental energy might be better spent working on yourself, working on things that need a tune-up, okay, within your own mind, within your life, okay? So To go even further with that, we have the Six of Voices. So many swords in this reading. So many. Like, I think a lot of this has to do with what's going on inside of your mind, okay? Six of Voices is a period of healing. You can see this goddess is assisting her to get to the other side, right? And if she didn't have any help, right, there'd be a chance that she'd perish on these spikes, but she has the assistance. I think that Spirit is really guiding you to heal from something this season, okay? To move away from something that could potentially be kind of toxic or confusing for you, especially if this involves someone who has recently disrespected you or stabbed you in the back or just in general has been kind of sussy. You know, I think Spirit is really rooting for you here and trying to help you get to the other side of this difficulty. So this season of Taurus, all through Mercury retrograde, Capricorn, I don't want you to say nothing to nobody, okay? Don't speak, like just keep it to yourself, right? Go along with this flow of healing energy. Remove yourself from any toxic situations or conversations. If you feel like you're having a miscommunication with someone, it could be potentially damaging to the point where that's what you're losing sleep over. You're worried about something maybe you said or whatever. Spirit's telling you to break away from all of that mental, like, confusion and just heal. Okay, spend time on yourself, spend time on just observing. Okay, observing your own thoughts, observing others. Yeah, that's it. So what else does Capricorn need to know? Anything else that Capricorn needs to know for Taurus season? Anything else Capricorn needs to know? The Four of Emotions. Okay, so we're going from a whole bunch of swords now to the Four of Cups. So clearly there's two different images you can see here, right? One is of the cup. It reminds me of, I'm sure you guys have seen that optical illusion of the vase or the vase, however you want to pronounce it. And like you're this brain if you see the vase, and you're this brain if you see two lovers about to kiss. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyways, the Four of Emotions and the fact that these two like shadows of people are here. They're obviously not real. It's an energy. They're looking, they're about to kiss. They're like, oh, mirroring each other. But then inside the cup, you see this woman sad. Like, she's regretful. She's thinking about the past. This could be about a missed opportunity energy, right? And Capricorn, you know, this month, some of you might just not be very happy with the way things are going. And maybe for some of you, it's because that's what you want, is to kiss somebody, right? Is to be in a mirrored energy with someone and experiencing love and emotion and all this stuff. But there's a coulda, shoulda, woulda vibe happening here. So don't work yourself up into a frenzy or get overly emotional about stuff that you can't change, Capricorn. Don't be dipping your toes into the past in Mercury retrograde and second guessing yourself or any decisions that you've made in regards to following certain paths, right? Because remember, sometimes the Four of Cups can signify someone worried about missing an opportunity, and that is the energy you need to get rid of, right? No coulda, shoulda, wouldas anymore. Every minute of every moment of every second of every day, you are where you are supposed to be, okay? There's nothing you can change about the past, so don't worry about anything like that and focus on the cup coming in from the universe, right? The true opportunity, which is to love yourself, to take care of yourself, okay? To not work yourself up over all of the crazy thoughts and stuff that are filling your brain right now. Because once more, I say crazy thoughts because Mercury retrograde will do that to a person, okay? So remember, you cannot miss an opportunity, right? There are no missed opportunities because everything that's meant for you is yours, right? It can't be taken away from you. You can't miss it. If you missed something or something didn't turn out the way you wanted to and you're having regrets or disappointment over that, then you're clinging to something that you shouldn't be, okay? It didn't work out for a reason. And for the most part, it's probably so something better could happen for you. But as long as you have your arms folded to the universe about what didn't happen, how can you possibly accept this cup, right? How can you possibly accept that there is better? You have to take your mind out of the mental fluster, okay, and the overthinking. I feel like that's going to be a big heavy theme for a lot of you this month, okay? So bottom of the deck, more voices, more swords. So the muse of voices is the King of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you could have these placements in your chart. But the King of Swords is very decisive. They're very wise. They are quick thinking and very skilled, diplomatic, fair individuals, truthful. So the underlying energy to all of this is this vibe here, okay? So whether we're talking about a person, someone else, or about you, Spirit hoping that you gain clarity, that you can put yourself in this King of Swords energy, and be wise and discerning about what you're experiencing, okay? That you can cut through all of that Nine of Swords energy and the Page of Swords, all the swords that we saw earlier. I think that Spirit wants you to take control of all of that. Oh, my nose is just starting to itch. Yeah, so that's the message for you guys, okay? Spirit wants you to take control of your situation and be very honest, use your discernment, and trust that everything that is meant for you is always going to be for you. There's no need to worry about it. There's no need to get upset or frustrated or anything like that, okay? Just let this energy pass you by. Don't get too bogged down in anything over the next few weeks, okay? Especially with the eclipse energy. It's too much, okay? I just saw 5505 on the clock, so again, we're talking about letting this energy pass you by. Before you know it, things are already going to be shifting and changing, and the miscommunications and all of that stuff are going to be at an end. So when you think about it, Mercury retrograde really isn't that long. We're talking about from now until May 14th. That's like a couple weeks from now. Y'all will survive. Don't allow the thoughts in your mind or any part of your ego to let you stray from what it is you know that you want. Okay, so let's get a final card. Let's get an affirmation here for Capricorns. What is the affirmation for Taurus season for Capricorn, please? Ooh, we have good fortune. You know, it's funny, Virgo got this card as well, okay? So hopefully good fortune comes out for every sign, because we need some good fortune right about now, right? So the universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. So whatever this is about, just remember to affirm that. Okay, affirm that good things are coming your way, that you are always in the right place at the right time. Okay, something I like to affirm all the time is everything is always working out for me and my family. Okay, everything is always falling into place effortlessly for me and my family. Answers are coming to me whenever I need them. I always have plenty of money in my account. I never have to worry about having to need or want anything. Like, these are the affirmations that you have to speak on your life, because Spirit wants you to have this good fortune. They want you to have the cup. Right? They want you to have the cup, Capricorn. You need to be willing to accept it by unfolding those arms, right? Unclenching that booty hole and and just, like I said, having a chill pill, okay? Relax through this month. Don't let anything get to you, like I said, or get your goat, right? Since y'all are the goats. But other than that, Capricorn, hopefully this resonated with you. I hope that it did. And of course, you can still look forward to your mini love readings and your intimate extended bonus readings, since I know y'all will already be in the top. So anyways, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay safe out in them streets. I will see you again very soon. Bye.